The Republican House's big, beautiful budget bill, as we've been trying to lay out the case for literally weeks at this point, is gonna cut Medicaid. We've been saying it's gonna cut Medicaid. It's gonna cut Medicaid. This is according to an analysis issued by the Congressional Budget Office. Oh, what do you know? Now, if you're confused by that or surprised, there's a reason they've been lying to you this whole time. So Mike Johnson had said, go do a word search of the budget resolution. There is not one mention of Medicare, Medicaid, or Social Security. It's not in the bill because we haven't set the policy. Notice that even when he's lying to you, he doesn't say because we're not gonna cut it. It's just because we don't want you to know that we're gonna cut it. So Mike Johnson lied. Donald Trump said in an interview with Elon Musk that he wouldn't touch Medicaid. Hours later, he endorsed that same plan, which is gonna cut Medicaid. So Mike Johnson, what was I gonna call him? David Trump, Donald Trump, lying to you about this because they know how deeply unpopular and damaging these cuts will be. And the cuts are coming. And so the Congressional Budget Office confirmed that it would be impossible to reduce spending by $880 billion without cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, or the Children's Health Insurance Program, or probably all three. That's because after excluding those programs, the committee oversees only $381 billion in total spending. Not just like in cuts, that's all of what they oversee. So it's literally not possible. It's not even close to possible. It's not even half possible. So that puts the lie to what they've been saying. When Medicare is taken off the table, the funding governed by the committee amounts to 8.8 trillion, with 93% of that being Medicaid. So again, this is not complicated. You don't need like a tax accountant or whatever. It's easy to figure out. It's the only way that you can get to those numbers. And so Trump and the GOP, they want to extend the soon to expire 2017 Trump tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. That's gonna cost nearly $5 trillion, $5 trillion, of which you will see, if you're lucky, $200. So that's fun. And they're gonna be cutting all these programs to get it. And so they're gonna do that. It's gonna hurt tons of people, tons of families, tons of them will be MAGA. Many, many people who voted enthusiastically for Donald Trump are gonna lose access to the policies that they literally rely on to live, to maintain their health. Medicaid, by the way, is the single largest health insurance program in the country, or I should say, right now it's the single largest. If they kill it, I suppose by definition, something else will be bigger soon. And it's not just the damage. They don't want you to know what they're doing because they don't want the opposition to tank the extension of the tax cuts. They know that they're gonna hurt politically as a result of this because of public opinion. 53% of Americans say that they or a family member have been covered by Medicaid. More than half, 42% support raising spending for it. Another 40% wanna maintain it. Only 17% say that it should be cut. And that's the 17% that are the richest that know that they're never gonna rely on Medicaid for their health insurance. And so they know that people are gonna be angry, but they want to make sure that they're angry after they get their $5 trillion that they hand over to Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. It's bad enough that they're gonna lose the midterms. They don't want the anger to come before the budget is passed because they care more about handing over your money to the wealthiest people in America than they do about actually doing well in the midterms. And so, by the way, I'm gonna bring up this map. It's gonna show you the darker the blue is in a state, the higher a percentage are on that program. And so, look, California's high up on there, that's true. But a lot of these southern states are high as well. Texas and Florida are pretty high there. Louisiana, Arkansas, Kentucky, West Virginia. These are not commie areas. These aren't big lib, Kamala Harris areas. This is a lot of Republicans who are going to be suffering as a result of this. Members make a difference here at TYT. You help make the show happen and we see you in the chat with your loyalty badge. Click the join button to become a member today.